Hello viewers, welcome to the channel Learn to Earn. I would like to take this opportunity to show you how a beautiful and excellent kind of dashboard we can create very easily by using Excel data. Let's move on to the Power BI software. We have some options. We can import Excel raw data from this option, and also we can take this data from here. So it's up to you from where you want to get this get this data. So I'll choose from one of the options and import Excel raw data for our dashboard. Well guys, it will take little long to process. Once the process has done, you will see the same Excel sheet over here to further process, and see we have three sheets, so we will select one of them. We have Excel data of exporters of a certain product, and some exporters are exporting this product to different countries. So we want to see that how to which country they are exporting, to what volume and what revenue they are generating. So for that we are going to showcase our data on our dashboard. So see how it goes. Now here we have the data. Data means the same Excel sheet which we have made on Excel. So I have imported over here. Now I'll start cleaning of data. It is very important because unwanted information needs to be removed from this data, because if you do not remove, so it will cluster your data and you will not be able to present very easily. So let's remove some unwanted files. If something needs to be renamed, so do the renaming. And to delete column, just right click and press delete option, and if you want to rename, just right click and just rename the option. And as I you see, I'm changing the date, just putting the date and the year, and just now data has cleaned. Click on three bars. Once you have a dashboard, press text box here, and now you see a text box, adjust it. And before this I am just putting my title here, and then formatting it, resizing, formatting, whatever you want, and you want as you want to see. Important is this. And now see the data from 2020 to 2022. Now as a second step, I will click on build visual. Here is a slicer. See, click on the slicer. When you click on the slicer, you have some this kind of text box, so you can remove and you can do anything with this. But now I will format later on, but before this I will drag some information what I need over here. So I need here my years, 3 years data in slicer. So I will drag and drop here and resize it, and you can further format it. So we have some option for data formatting. You can change the color and you can do anything. And in data formatting, even you will see a visual and general, so both have the information. So we will see, you can resize it, you can color it, and you can position it even. I will show you. Here is the option. You can even increase the line width of the borders, and you can change the color of the border, because I want to see this border in blue. And I will select the color here. After that, I am going to change the background of my slicer. See, we have some option over here. I will drop it down and see the colors what I want as a background of my slicer's title. I will go for the slicer's title first. So I have selected the color. Now I moved on to the text of my 3 years data. Sorry. Now I will click on the data formatting option and turn on the visual, and then change the background color. See, here's I have light gray, edge gray, whatever we want. I put it here, and further I increase its transparency because I want to see its look good. So for that, see, I increase the transparency. One of the reasons to pay more time on the formatting of the slicer is you use this slicer in later on your data analysis project. You just copy and paste. There are many functions on data formatting. You can make it as you want. Now I'm done. I will reposition it. I will bring it on the top. Now I will do the same thing. I will copy it and paste its symmetrical size and drag it to the right. But here on this slicer, I need country names. So there is a big list of a company country names. So when I put here, so it will not look good when I keep it in the drop down form. So I have to make it into the horizontal format where my data is presentable. Now click on this selection drop down and press the vertical option. So see, my data has changed into the buttons, and I will drag it and position here because I want to drag on the right. It's a big data, so see the number of buttons, and each and every button contains the country name. So I will format it first. First of all, I will change the background of the data, particularly the title. I will change the color of title where the country is written. I will change this into the gray, and further this I will move on to other formatting option. Here we have options to change the text color because we have this blue. It does not look good in this bar. So see, I have changed the background. Now I'm going to change the color of my text, and before this you can format it, and you have multiple options, so you can do whatever you want, black, maybe blue, whatever you want to see over here. You just practice on it and see what creativity inside you, and that creativity will reflect on your dashboard. Now guys, I will make again a copy of my slicer. I will drag it on the right, but this time I am going to do something unique, which is the backbone of every data. Here on the right side, we have basic visual. I will click on either on donut data, donut chart, or pie chart, whatever we want. So I will click on it and drag the unit sales information on values. So I will see the values over here. Now see, we have two information are reflecting here. So here I want to see the sales. So sorry, mistakenly I deleted the sales. So I will control Z, and I will remove the exporter from here, and I will bring this data, bring this chart on my desired position. So I took it here, drag it to make magnify. See, if I click here, so I just got the information of only this unit sales. So this is the beauty of this dashboard, and even the beauty of the Power BI. Now I go to the general, click on the title, change the first of all you need to turn on the title side, and now click on the title. You will see the title will be on the top, and you can refine it, because most of the time if you are getting the information from your raw data, so you need to make it more refined over here, as you want to further present this data to someone else and want to make it easy for them to understand. Now I will drag it down, and see, I will change the text color. I can change the text size, formatting of text, and even the my chart. So at this point in time, I'm just going to bold it, resizing it, make it visible, and very importantly, I will remove some unwanted information from here, and see, because I want to see the unit price and volume over here. Yeah, we can change the background of our title as well. Now again, go back to the basic visual, and I click on the donut chart. So I have changed the format of my chart. If I go to the other format, so you need to be aligned with the data. So here this information contains only in the pie chart, donut chart, and whatever where you want to see the share. Now guys, I click on the cards here, and I want to tell you what is the power of this option. See, I position it on the top, and I want to see my sales and my export volume. So I'll click here and drag the export volume here. So see, this is my 3 years export volume data, and you can see the sales of 3 years. And this is the very beautiful option here, and this will make your data very precise and very informative, and even it looks good when you are presenting your information. See, this is the information here. You can further format it. I click on general, move on to the title. I want to see this as a, basically this data extracted as an exporter, so I want to make some title over here. So I'm done here. Now I move on to another card. So I will click on another card here. This time I want to see the revenue of 3 years data. I will resize it, format it. You can do later on. So I just want to show that you can easily drag and drop this data, drag the data of revenue directly into the cards. Now you see, you can click on the little drop down, this one, and because this title is directly from the uh, your raw data, so you can rename it. I will rename it as a revenue or whatever I want here. So see, your data has been as per your requirement as you want to show to your audience. Oops, I forgot to rename my first card in title. So go back and rename it and change the name of this title as I want to show my audience. So I will make it here. Now on formatting option, I can go to general and I can open this title button. Now see, if you drop it down, so you can put some name of your title. For example, I want to see the 3 years value in as a revenue, so I will make it as a revenue title. Now I will again copy it or make new card here. This time I want to see the number of customers, but here is the exporter name is appearing, so I will change it. I will drag it down and see my information has changed, so number of exporter is here. So I want to see this number of exporter somewhere here, but now for the time being I will see if I can place it here, but no, there is no place to position here. Basically I want to see this number near to the bar where I will be presenting 3 years revenue. You can position it, you can format it whatever you want, but now we have the information of 27 exporters of 3 years. Now click on the basic visual cluttered chart. Now when you click on the cluttered chart, see here you have the chart over here, and for the time being I brought my number of customers on the top just to make my clutter chart here, and then I will bring it back. See, I have brought it back over here and I'll make it resize. So this is not a big deal, you can do and you can play when you are making the data, but important thing is here what information you want to show on your clutter chart is. I will go back on my number of years, I will drag the years over here, and whatever I want the sales value, so I will click and number of years in my y-axis, sorry, x-axis, and revenue on my y-axis. Finally we have done with our dashboard. Just touch ups are here. You can refine it, you can make it more beautiful for the presentation purpose, but now I want to show you the very important thing. When I click on every one of the year, so see, my number of customers are here, my revenue is here, my export volume is here, so you can see year by year, you can make a comparison. Even you can put a trend line on your annual pie chart, clutter chart. So whatever you want you can do, you can make your own data. Hope guys this information is very informative for you. Guys, believe me, Power BI is a very powerful tool to present your data. It does not limit you here because it is very basic level thing what I have done over here. If you like it, please subscribe and like my channel. If you have any suggestion, please do share me. Thank you so much for being with me on this channel. Bye.